Blox Fruits has been out since the beginning of time. Like dinosaurs probably played this game, you never know. And YouTube is full of guides telling you, the best way to finish first sea in 45 minutes. The best way to grind the first sea in 10 minutes or 5 seconds or all of that. Come on, I'm not doing none of that. I'm finishing the first sea the only way I know how. And that is with vibes, hella bad decisions, and way too many friends. So let's get into it. So yeah, quick disclaimer, I'm level 509. And I'm not level 500 actually. I kind of forgot to record those 9 levels, and that's all me. Honestly, that's just skill issue. So moving on. We start with these Shandian warriors. And I'm gonna be honest, this was a walk in the park. These guys are way too easy, and you don't even need to sweat over them, not gonna lie. So I'm not even the main character here. I have a lot of friends helping me out throughout this whole video. And I'm very thankful for all of them. So shout out Dylan, shout out Demon, shout out Pickle, shout out Big Moose, shout out everybody, King of Magic as well. Because without them, I'd still be crying at level 300, no joke. And for the new players watching this thinking, bro, why is this game so hard? Why is the grind so unfruitful? Why is the grind so hard and taking so much time? You're not crazy. It took me about 2 months to reach level 500. You heard that right. But you're gonna be surprised how fast I went from level 500 to 700. So why did I decide to finish this as fast as I can? Because here's the thing, everything changed when the Valentine event came in. Here's what happens. There is this Valentine NPC, literal game changer. Every now and then you get like a 2x XP bonus for 30 minutes, and you can buy that for only 50 hearts, and nothing is easier than getting 50 hearts in the game. And I refused to grind without it. If I didn't have it, I was simply AFK eating, spiritually just unavailable. So after the Shandians, we finally moved to the final place in the Sky Islands, and that is the Royal Squads and the Royal Soldiers and also the Thunder God quests. So we start with the Royal Squads, we beat them a couple of times, really easy NPCs, man. These mobs in Blox Fruits literally have no brains, as small as a goldfish even. I would be surprised if they even had one. And this was way too easy, another walk in the park. The Royal Soldiers took most of the time, and with the XP codes, everything was way too easy. The levels were just stacking up, and I had a really fun time, but let's not forget that it was all because of the help of most of my friends. I mean, literally at this point, I wasn't even grinding by myself alone, I was being escorted. So anyways, we do the Royal Squads, we finish the Royal Soldiers, and then I'm finally able to play the Thunder God quest and to defeat the Thunder God. Now let's talk about the Thunder God quest for a hot minute. It has this super fun feature where you wait 10 minutes between attempts. And now you know me, I really like waiting, so this is incredible game design. Shout out to anyone who thought about this. I wish I could hype this fight up, but the Thunder God got jumped. Respectfully, this guy was being cooked by me and all of my friends. So after beating this Thunder God, I immediately went and spent the $750,000 I had on the Instinct, the one thing everyone has told me continuously in the YouTube comments to buy it. To goddamn buy this Instinct. And I always said, I might never need it. Why do I even need it? I can just dodge attacks myself. I'm a really good gamer. But I was wrong. Like, this Instinct thing should have been illegal to buy this late. My character can finally react faster than my brain does, which is insane. So from here, it's the Thunder God, and then Royal Soldiers, rinse and repeat. I do it a couple of times. My XP buff is active, my friends are carrying, and the levels are flying. Until I hit the level 625. And just like that, we are ready to go to the Fountain City. Now, upon reaching the Fountain City, I never knew, but the Fountain City was actually really chill. On one hand, I only needed to get about 75 levels, which isn't as hard as going from level 500 to 625. So it was chill, but the quests were even simpler than the ones in Sky Island. The enemies weren't annoying, and my sanity was actually stable. And of course, like everything else, I had help from all of my friends, and the levels kept going up even more. So I started from level 625, and I kept grinding and grinding and grinding. I even defeated the boss in the Fountain City, and then finally, and this is the moment I've been waiting for my whole life. Not my whole life, obviously, but this is the work of whole 3 hours. Yes, you heard that right. It took me 2 months to reach level 500, but only 3 hours of focus and friendship help to reach level 700. It was the easiest 200 levels I've ever done in Blox Fruits. And that was because I finally did something the smart way, not the dumb way. And this is the moment everyone talks about. This is the time to go to the second sea. Now, I didn't know this, but in order to go to the second sea, you gotta do this quest where you talk to a couple of NPCs, you gotta defeat some mini-bosses, teleport to a couple of places, do a puzzle or two. I didn't know all of that, and I would have absolutely messed this up if not for Dylan, the main man, the GOAT, who guided me through everything. I didn't even ask questions, I just followed like a lost NPC. But after doing everything that Dylan guided me through it, I finally reached the second sea. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. The second sea feels like a completely different game. I couldn't wait to start doing everything that I wanted to do, the raids, the dungeons, you know, doing all sorts of different quests and finding different stuff to do, different weapons to get, all of that. I was excited. But my first experience in second sea has to be for another video. So if you enjoyed this grind arc, if you help me in game, or if you're about to help me, make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and join my Discord server if you want to be in these videos in the future. Because I just survived the first sea and I unlocked the second sea, so you already know what's about to happen. We're gonna cook from now on. So I see you guys in the next video, and peace.